It's been a long week, right? Are you ready to wind down? Why not? It's time for the Wine Time Fridays podcast with Shelly and Phil. Neither are sommeliers, but both have a deep passion for life, each other, and of course, delicious wine. And now, here to talk about this week over a glass of wine is Shelly and Phil. It's wine time!
Hello and welcome to another episode of Wine Time Fridays with Shelly and Phil on this Friday, July 21st, 2023, episode 170. We just crossed over into another 10. Happy Friday, Shelly. It's wine time.
Happy Friday.
Ooh, let's open this right away. So, this is a last minute thing. We'll probably put it in the show notes. But this is for my daughter and Brian from Italy, sent to me to California, which I then brought up from California to North Idaho. So Italy to California to Idaho. It is a sparkling rosé that they had when they were in Tuscany.
Tenuta Casamigos Zip Rosé. I can't pronounce that. D-I-J-K.
Look at these glasses.
Yeah, they're cute.
So Shelly got these glasses for me as a gift very recently. And let me, before I...
They're double wall. They're made by Corksicle. So that you don't leave a sparkler out.
That's all the sparkler you get.
Exactly.
So it's so funny when you pour, because the sparkler will bubble up. You want a little bit more?
No.
Well, okay. I'm having a little bit more. This is doubling as our reception wine, as well as our... I think we'll feature this. It'll be fun. Yeah, let's do it. To health, wealth, and abundance. Gratitude, romance. Welcome back to the States, Lindsay and Brian, and...
He's on
Ooh. That doesn't ting, does it?
It doesn't ting.
It's got these little flat places on the side of the glass that'll help you hold on to it, I guess. But because they're double walled, it'll stay cooler longer.
Mm-hmm.
So
That's fun.
it's very fizzy. They spent a whole day, well, they spent probably multiple days, but they sent us 5 bottles.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe 6. One of the two. I think I've got them down. They're on the double opt-in shelf, if you've heard us talk about that. Yeah, I know.
It's the rosé of Sangiovese. No surprise though, right?
No surprise at all.
It's Italian.
Yeah, so this is fantastic. I really thought it would be fun to kind of, we didn't have reception lined up, so I thought it would be fun. And we get to use these glasses for the first time.
Yeah. We were going to test out if they were better or different in this one, and opposed to using the one.
We will do that. We are going to do that. I just really, I wanted to use those. Okay.
A little hard to drink them though.
Really?
I keep bumping my nose.
That's not funny. Why am I laughing? Anyway, let's see. Tuesday is Wine and Cheese Day.
Cheese.
We have cheese. And
Cheese.
Thursday, not baby cheese.
Not baby cheese.
Thursday is Shiraz Day. And so we have 2 Shirazes. Shelly, I don't know did you do any research on any of these Shirazes?
A little bit.
Okay. Do you know where one of them is from?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't put those on the show notes.
It's from my favorite place.
Exactly. McLarendale. But we're not starting with that one. We're going to start with the other one, which is from Barossa Valley. It is this 2018 Glatzer Bishop Barossa Valley Shiraz. And there's that. I'm not getting up on YouTube to do that. We're not even using an opener tonight. You ready? Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I'll just put your glass right there. if
And
that's
does
okay.
that mean it's a bad wine? No.
Nope. Does that mean that 98%?
Australia tends to not use corks.
There are some wineries now that have gone back to corks, but not very many. What was that? Okay, this is stupid.
What?
Now my iPad I have to do not disturb. These mics are really good. Sorry, do not disturb. Down. Okay. That will all get edited out except for YouTube. You get to see it all. Too much
We
work to.
can edit that part out.
I don't want to. Okay, so let's go ahead. Do we do another proper toast? I don't. Okay.
Here's it.
Oh, yum.
Why don't you hear music?
I don't know. Really? I'll bet that's Allie outside. Okay, we're gonna sip this. Talk about that.
That's good. I like Shiraz. Always very dark berry. Fruity. Whoops, there goes my phone.
We're just a chocolate mess on this episode so far.
Oh, yeah. So this is from the Barossa Valley in Australia. 100% Shiraz. You'll get some cloves. They're saying cloves, nutmeg, 5 spice. So 5 spice is Szechuan peppercorns, star anise, cloves, Chinese cinnamon, and fennel seed. So I would expect some licorice flavor on the nose.
I had all these notes. Oh, there they are. So
And dark fruits and cut plums.
I did a Bard search for food pairings for both Barossa Valley and McLaren Vale. And it shouldn't surprise you to find out they're very similar, but there were some differences. So on the Barossa Valley, grilled or roasted meats, spicy foods, blue cheese, chocolate, barbecue, and game meats. Okay? And then we'll get to the McLaren Vale, which is almost identical, just a couple of little different things. But we've also got some cheeses. So we have these spread out. It's very fancy.
Is it?
Well, I don't know. I printed out the names. We have halloumi,
Halloumi?
okay, Parmesan, Gouda, blue cheese, and then you can read the last one there.
Manchego.
Manchego. These, we have the Parmesan already in the house. There we go. But I picked them up from Fred Meyer. Patty in the Murray cheese section, very helpful. Very, very helpful. And so let's try some of these, shall we? We both should be having a knife, I guess. But let me just do this. Here's a little halloumi for you.
Halloumi really is a grilling cheese, and because of its high melting point, you can put it on the grill, and it's sort of like a marshmallow. It comes out crusty on the outside and melty on the inside.
That sounds
So
delicious.
we learned about this cheese because we had two, I think Blue Apron and HelloFresh had a recipe that featured grilling cheese. It was good.
Okay.
So, kind of salty because it's soaked in brine.
Okay, what did you try? You tried the
Halloumi.
halloumi? Okay, I'll try that too. Wow, that's so loud.
That's very loud. I thought you broke something.
Me too.
So,
Oh,
kind
it
of-
is salty. Wow.
yeah, because it's made in brine. It's usually made out of goat's milk or sheep's milk or a mixture, and it can be made out of cow's milk. I didn't look to see which one this was. Seems like cow's milk. And it's similar to mozzarella, they say, but I don't really think it is. It doesn't have that stringy thing, like you can do with string cheese.
Is this the squeaky cheese? They had something describing squeaky cheese. I think that's this. It just
Could be.
squeaked in my teeth.
It's Rubbery.
Yeah, I'm not liking the texture. The taste is okay. It's not pairing well with this wine, I don't think. But we're going to be grilling it at some point because this sounds really fun to do that. And we also have some salami down here, which will taste real good with that Shiraz.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure I like it either with the Shiraz.
In a few minutes, you'll hear our alley alarm go off because we want to make sure we're doing okay with the.
You better hurry.
We better hurry, yeah. Okay.
Next one.
Next wine.
Oh, next two.
So did you get some Parmesan?
No.
There's some Parmesan.
Thank you.
And
You
then
get a separate plate.
Yeah.
See, not fancy at all.
Nope. Parmesan with this. Okay, that's better. I like that better. And then I'm going to tell you something. Here's the Gouda.
Now I have to take like 6 sips.
I know. I won't be finishing your wine on this episode. So, the Gouda, man, that's creamy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a
It's
nice Gouda.
a nice Gouda. Gouda.
It's a Gouda Gouda.
I'm going to tell you what I'm really looking forward to is that blue cheese.
cheese.
It's Roquefort blue cheese. It is so soft.
It's a really good blue cheese.
Yeah, here we go. My goodness. Shelley, I used to hate blue cheese.
Now you love it.
I really love it. Almost the stickier the better when the blue cheese, because it's really pungent, right? Oh, thank you. How did you do that?
With my hands.
Wow, look at you. Let me sip with the blue cheese. I shouldn't have put that whole bit in my mouth. I did though. And the Manchuca? Manchego. I've never even heard of that cheese before. That's the one that came in. Oh no, the halloumi came in with the food kit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And was this one supposed to go with all these?
Yeah, I picked I didn't actually do a separate search for the different regions like I did with the food. Because we've never really done a Shiraz only tasting, I did pull 2 out of our cellar. This one we got from the Culinary Stone this January. It's a $75 Shiraz. So that's it's not an inexpensive wine. Again,
Wines from Australia, Shiraz are a little more expensive.
yep, but this was one of 2 bottles, and we're on the $100 level, wine club level. So, I mean, I don't know what the other wine that came
Probably
with.
gray, a Pinot Gray. At the price point of like 25-ish.
It's hard to say. The $75 is what I pulled up, on Vivino, which is a great segue into some wine apps. Can we talk about wine apps real quick right now? Okay.
I thought we talked about that last time.
No, I just wanted to go through some certain wine apps, kind of more. Well, I'm going to tell you, there's an AI wine app that I just signed up for today. I didn't even know about.
An AI wine app?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. So, where are they? Maybe we won't talk about wine apps. Well, so we've got Delectable, Wine Spectator, Cellar Tracker, Wine Searcher. There's one called, I think it was called Wine Circle. They changed it to Preferably. And and then,
It's called preferably.
yep, and then Tipple and Vivino. The last one we use almost exclusively, but that preferably is an AI one, and I'm curious about that. But
What will it do differently?
well, it will really learn your, what you like, your tastes and things like that. And here's the thing, they're using AI in other apps anyway, but this one is an exclusive, it's a patented AI. Again, I just downloaded it, I haven't played with it at all, and so we'll talk a little bit more about these things when we come back from this break. Hello and welcome back to Wine Time Fridays. I'm going to require that Shelly brings us back in at least one time each episode because it brings such a smile to my face. And that will be a part of my Happy Dollars at Rotary. Speaking of Rotary, we do have our Rotary on the Rocks, Brewery Olympics, and Root Beer Olympics, August 5th. That's right.
Saturday.
We have so many things. August 5th is the Brewery Olympics up at Outpost Brewery from 3 to 6. Still get your early bird tickets. And then the grand opening for the business zone is the 10th, which will August 10th, yeah. We would love to see. Look, it's a really cool thing that Next Level Consulting is doing, and we won't get into it. You'll see a link in the show notes.
Shared workspace.
Yeah, and more of a protected one, secure. And, yeah, you can go there and have a meeting and not worry about people overhearing some sensitive information in the conversation. So it's a very cool thing. Let's open. Oh, okay. Okay, I did this on purpose. Look.
A dump bucket?
It's not a dump bucket because we are going to probably want to compare. So we have a shared glass. Wow. Sorry. Shared germs. That's not very nice. Kind of rude. Okay, this is a 2019 Reserve Shiraz from McLaren Vale. And this is Montera.
And it's less expensive.
Yeah, $45. That was through a last chance sale at Wine Library. But I put the actual retail price on it. So I think we paid $20 for this or something. Yeah, it was one of those really good value. I can't wait to try this one actually. Because I know you love McLaren Vale. Hashtag cheersing.
Cheersing.
That's much better. Well, does it deliver?
Mm-hmm. So I think, I don't know this for sure, but I would say McLaren Vale probably has more fruit forward. It's more fruit forward. I think probably Barossa is more spicy, maybe a little bit, not as fruit forward. They're saying on the nose, dark fruit, vanilla, cocoa, cumin and violet, cedar and spice box. And on the palate, currant, blueberry, blackberry, definitely blackberry.
So the food pairings for this, again, very similar to the Barossa Valley. You've got your grilled or roasted meats, spicy foods, blue cheese and chocolate, but also hearty stews.
Hearty stew. The other one would be fine with hearty stew.
One would think. I'm not getting a huge difference on this. And especially on the nose, I'm really not.
Same grapes. Yeah.
It's the same grape. It just obviously different terroir, different region. Here is, you can just reach there to get the Parmesan. really not so loud.
I definitely get a difference in this McLaren Bell one being more straightforward.
Okay, you got some Parmesan there.
That's my favorite.
Okay. While we're, I don't want to make that loud noise again, but I did it anyway. Scared the dog.
She jumped right off the chair.
During the 4th of July, any of the popping, Lucy just like looked right in our eyes and just kind of came right up and nestled right next to our legs. She wasn't a big fan, as many dogs do not like the big fireworks. While we're tasting through this, I will go a little bit more in detail on these apps. Delectable, a social media app for wine lovers. You can use it to explore wine, share your tasting notes, and connect with other wine enthusiasts. Okay, I think that's pretty cool. Wine Spectator, not only is it a well-respected wine magazine, as I have a taste of this Gouda, it also has an app, and it provides access to Wine Spectator's ratings, reviews, and articles. You can also use it to search for wines by region, grape variety, and price.
So this one was rated 96 by Sam King of Wine Orbit. 96? That's really good.
It is really good. We need to do an episode on wine ratings, on labels, all sorts of things. I'm loving this Gouda, by the way. This Gouda is really better than Gouda. It's great. Solid Tracker, another wine app, is a wine tracking app that allows you to store information about your wine collection, which is nice, but Vivino does that too. You can also use it to find wine recommendations, track prices, and read reviews. Wine Searcher is a wine price comparison app, which isn't bad. You can use it to find the best price for wine regardless of where it's sold. So that's...
I wonder if Wine Library last chance sales would show up. Probably not.
I don't think so, because it's a text thing. Preferably, like I said, used to be Wine Ring. The patented artificial intelligence tech learns your preferences and evolves with each use. Very interested about this one. Just rate anything you taste, let the app do the rest. It will track likes and dislikes, curate recommendations, and even suggest gifts for other users with whom you connect. Two more. Tipple, learn to taste wine like the pros, submit a photo of what you're drinking, and the app will guide you through an analysis of what's in your glass. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
Okay?
that's kind of fun.
Complete with final tasting notes that you can share on social media or save for yourself later. Like I said though, Vivino is what we use, and I'm telling you, we actually can download or upload, whatever, it will give us a file of what's in our cellar.
Mm-hmm.
And that, it was really cool. We haven't gone through and double checked because it's not lining up. It's showing we have more wines than I know we have, because sometimes I forget to, hit drink. Yeah. So anyway, so there's some wine apps for you to take a peek at. I'm gonna probably look at Tipple, and I've already downloaded Preferably. So, and we use Vivino literally every day. Okay. So, by the way, Vivino is how Kubik Collective found us.
That's right.
Yeah, so let's see.
You could be found too.
You could be found too. But do you want to be? That's the question. Let's see, what else I haven't tried the blue cheese with this. I think I can do it. Oh, you're gonna make it really easy. Thank you. Okay. What are you thinking so far with these two? Oh my God, that blue cheese is so good. What are you thinking with these two wines?
Which one I like the best?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
You like the McLaren Vale?
Mm-hmm.
I just said McLaren Vale.
With the gooey blue cheese mouth.
I know.
This blue cheese is really creamy. not the typical blue cheese. So not crumble, very creamy, very yummy.
Yeah. This McLaren Vale is perfect with that blue cheese. It's really good. You should go back and visit the Barossa Valley.
The Barossa Valley is also good. It's just a little bit different.
Mm-hmm. No, it's good wine, but that McLaren Vale Shiraz really paired well, I think, with that blue cheese. Yeah, so the Barossa Valley is just a little, I don't want to say smoother because that implies better, but it's really soft.
More complex.
I don't know if it's more complex. It's just really soft. And I clearly didn't pour myself enough of the McLaren Vale, so I should do that real quick. We should talk a little bit about some of the wines we enjoyed. Or should we do the wine time, the social web wine word of the week?
Yes.
Should we do that?
Go ahead.
Okay, I gotta get it up on my screen.
You might want to edit that.
Or put it on the front. Okay. So the social web wine word of the week is biodynamic wine. That'd be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No?
Yes.
Okay. A wine produced according to the guidelines of the Biodynamic Farming and Gardening Association, which follows a holistic, ecological, and ethical method that forges synthetic chemicals.
Forgoes.
Not forges, because
Yeah,
that forgoes synthetic chemicals or additives, which we love. And think of this kind of like organic plus.
Organic plus. So
Yeah.
biodynamic wines might be good for people who are sensitive to like some of the sulfites and things they add.
I think that McLaren Vale is a little bit more complex. That's what I think.
No, you said it wrong.
The McLaren Vale?
You said this was more complex.
I didn't say that was more complex.
You said that was more smooth.
It's just, yeah, you said, yeah.
Okay.
And because I don't think it's complex. It's just very easy drinking. Not that this is not easy drinking, the McLaren Vale, but I believe it to be a little bit more complex. Okay, some wines that we enjoyed this week. I'll go ahead and go through these because I can say all of them. The J. Lohr Chardonnay, and we also had a Waterbrook Chardonnay. I hadn't had that for a while. It was nice. I enjoyed that. We
Waterbrook is from Walla Walla.
Yes, and we are going to get the winemaker from Waterbrook on. By the way, they make a whole lot of wines at Waterbrook. Yeah. Rivora Grenache, that was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Go visit them down there. Oh, they're one of our sponsors today. And a 2004 Ramon Bilbao Rioja.
2004.
Yes, and you heard us talk about this 2 weeks ago with Ethan Lillis from the Culinary Stone, and he said, you may want to open that. It was, and so we did. And I'm
Good thing we did. It wasn't bad.
It
Wasn't over the top end.
No, it was really good. By the way, Shelley doesn't know this, but we did finish the bottle last night. Well, I didn't think we should trust that to stay overnight is one of the things. I know that sounds like a really, really good excuse, but it's kind of, on the third, it was really good. And we had a poopy Thursday yesterday. We're not going to get into it, but poopy. We were mad yesterday. Darn it. Arr! Oh, that looks like you're dancing the Divas, who will be dancing coming up this Saturday.
In the Hidden Days.
Yeah, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's fantastic. Let's see. Announcements.
Well, not this Saturday. It's the next Saturday.
Today's the 21st, so
it's not tomorrow.
It's the 29th.
Yeah.
A week from tomorrow
Yeah.
is Hayden Days, and the Divas will be up there. And so give a shout out to Shelley and try not to kick me. Announcements in the future. We have International Albarino Day on the 1st of August. The whole week is Albarino Week from the 1st to the 5th. National White Wine Day is on the 4th when we're going to be sitting down with Charlie Hoppus. International Prosecco Day is the 13th. We are going to sneak that in with Ashley Trout of Brook and Bull. We're going to have a Prosecco to start off that episode.
Oh.
That will be, everybody
Are you
loves
gonna send her some?
No, she's coming here with us. She's sitting down with us. Yeah, we're going to be at the business zones and recording that. Alexa, stop. Thank you. So that means we're running out of time. So we have
Here we
to
go.
hurry. Go.
National Pinot Noir Day on the 18th of August.
Yay.
And as well as Charlie with Daily.
The Dilettante.
The Dilettante.
There we
The
go.
Dilettante. Ashley with Book and Bow and Shay with Frechette coming up as guests in August.
Yep. And we have next week Jeff Spurbeck with Seven Cellars. Thank you again to today's sponsors, Studio 107, Rovora, and Eternal Wines. And with a little bit of knowledge, wine becomes a lot less overwhelming. Go get some cheese, go get some Shiraz, and have a great weekend.
Thank you for spending part of your day to wind down with Shelley and Phil. Remember, you can listen to any episode of the Wine Time Fridays podcast by visiting winetimefridays.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And join us on our Wine Time Fridays Facebook page, Instagram, or on Twitter, which is @VintageTweets, for daily conversation. Until next week, here's our toast to you, to health, wealth, abundance, gratitude, peace on earth, and of course, romance.